Yo, what up guys? It's Ronaldo, aka No Gains, and today I'm going to talk about the fastest way to get lean and lose fat. So every day on Instagram, I get tons of questions of people asking, what's the fastest way to get lean? What's the fastest way to get ripped? How do I get shredded? How do I get abs? How do I lose fat? What's the fastest way? How can I do it quickly? Stop thinking that way. It's a losing fight. I used to think that way. If you're watching this video, obviously you're thinking that way. And the problem is, if you try to take the fastest approach, which means going into an extreme calorie deficit, extreme, like eating ice chips and drinking water, the first thing you're gonna crack and you're gonna undo all the work that you have been doing. So there's gonna be a day where, it starts with like a chip, then it turns into nachos, then it turns into a tub of ice cream, and then it turns into like 8 Snickers bars, and you've eaten like 30,000 calories. All right, fine, I'm going wild. But this could go on for more than a day. It could be like a week, and then you're in a worse spot than you were when you first started dieting. And the best way, the best way to lose fat is to take a moderate approach. You don't want to take an approach that's going to just drive you insane. Also, if you're in an extreme calorie deficit, you're going to be a jerk. Like, nobody's going to want to be around you. You're going to have terrible relationships. You're not going to be able to think straight. You're going to have no strength or energy in the gym. You're just going to be like a zombie. It's going to be terrible. You're not going to enjoy it at all. So it's important to set these expectations and keep them manageable. Like, you want to have a slight deficit, and it's going to help overall with everything. It's going to be opposite of what I just said. You're going to be able to maintain a functional relationship with people. You're not going to be that zombie walking around. You're going to have strength in the gym. You're going to actually still be able to progress and make gains. So that's another huge aspect and benefit to going into a moderate deficit versus going extreme. So another benefit when you're in a moderate calorie deficit is you're going to keep the lean mass you have. If you go into an extreme caloric deficit, you're not only going to lose fat, you're going to start losing muscle too. And you don't want to do that. You don't want to turn into just like a blob. You still want to have some structure. You want to look good. You want to look lean. You want to look tight. So that's another reason why you should be thinking more in terms of a moderate approach. And, I've tried the extreme approach. And I think if you're watching this video, I'm sure you've tried the extreme approach too, and it's failed. This mentality of what's the fastest way has gotten you nowhere. And it got me nowhere. Start thinking more in terms of lifestyle change. And I promise you that the turtle will win. Like, you're going to look good a year from now. You're going to look great 2 years from now, 5 years from now, 10 years from now, all because you made very small adjustments over time. Yes, everyone wants to look good. Everyone wants a strong physique. Everyone wants to be lean. Everyone wants to feel confident. But it just gets me frustrated because I know what that's like. I've been there, and like, you always think there's some secret, like there's something you don't know. Like, there's a way that these people know to get lean and lose fat and, look good. And there is no secret. There's really no secret. There's no faster way. And in my opinion, the best way is taking the moderate approach where you're feeling good, like you see changes every day, like you're not going to feel lethargic. You're not going to feel like you want to shoot yourself every day because you're not eating anything. So long term, taking the moderate approach is going to win. And I really hope I've convinced at least someone to, pump the brakes a little bit with this extreme diet or extreme cardio, or how do I lose fat the fastest, and think more in terms of taking small steps, maintaining a calorie deficit, being very consistent, not going on these crazy binge cycles and not eating anything cycles. You don't want to do that. You want to just stay consistent. So yeah, that's just something I really wanted to address. I hope it helps someone out there kind of just, view things a little bit differently. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to try to post, as often as I can about topics I get lots of questions on, things I kind of see every day. I hope these help you in some way. That's the goal. That's really the motivation for me. I just really want to help as many people avoid the mistakes that I made in the past. Thank you guys so much again. If you like the video, please like it, subscribe, all that good stuff. Just remember to stay motivated, stay positive, stay positive. All right, guys. See you in the next one.